ArchitecturePLB, myself and others have previous experience working with Promega to deliver the new headquarters building. We've also been fortunate to visit the campus in Madison, and through that process we were able to understand you as a client and the core values of the business, and the ones that are kind of applicable here are the kind of innovative technology, the kind of creative design, and looking for solutions that are both functional but also beautiful, and also a real focus on workplace that is for the people that inhabit it, and in order to make that of value, the workplace must be functional and also beautiful, and of course through the kind of core values of the brief itself is actually sustainability, and how you place emphasis on sustainability for all your projects, and delivering some PV photovoltaic canopies is exactly that. So the reason we chose the form that we ended up with really came about through some optioneering. We looked at three different approaches, and the one that we landed on was the kind of abstract sculptural form that had a real focus on, you know, the trunk, and then the PV being the leaf canopy, if you like, and how that kind of threw light onto the ground and how it kind of created sculptural forms within that structure. Where do I see the future of solar PV going? I think it's probably going in two directions. I think there'll be a large part of our grid and power that comes from solar farms. However, we live on an island that's fairly tight on space. We have not enough space for housing and agriculture, and I think that in order to deliver renewable energy for the demands that we have, that will also need to be integrated within our built environment, and having integrated structures like the PV trees will sit well against or next to PV farms within the kind of grid generation, and perhaps, you know, what these trees have done is look at things like PV cells within glass that could extend to, you know, the glass roof on your car or something similar.
When we designed our UK headquarters, we'd always intended to include solar PV, but during the main construction, time constraints prevented us from implementing this. We always intended then to revisit this aspect of the project, and this delay allowed us to look at the latest designs and technologies in solar energy. For most UK office buildings, they are unable to generate enough solar energy on site to be able to meet day-to-day needs. But by using buildings and their surroundings, we can reduce the demand on the national grid. And by doing this, we reduce the need for dedicated land use for solar and wind farms. Another aspect of this project is to demonstrate that solar PVs can be used as an aesthetic enhancement. A lot of grid-scale projects have a high visual impact, but by using solar PVs in an aesthetic way, we hope to inspire others to use them on their site. Promega Corporation has ambitious targets of using renewable-only energy by the end of 2025. We are going to use a diverse mix of energy sources, both on-site generation, locally purchased renewable energy, as well as co-investment in grid-scale projects. We're still generating and analysing the data off of this project, and relating kilowatt and megawatt hours to real experiences can be difficult, but we believe that we will generate enough energy to power all of our -20 refrigeration that is used for storing our products here in the UK. As a life sciences supplier, Promega UK has a lot of -20 refrigeration for storing the products that we sell across the UK. By using renewable energy to power these -20 freezers, we believe we're making a significant impact to our energy usage.